January, a cold front draped across portions of northern Iowa. The heaviest rain fell over portions of central and southeastern Iowa, where amounts of half inch up to nearly 3 inches were fairly common.
It just happened faster than we thought. Because we thought we had till Monday morning at 8 o'clock.
It was Saturday night at 8 o'clock almost.
So nobody, a lot of people were going to spend Sunday getting their stuff out. Sunday never happened in Oakville.
It's really about the only conversation we are having is the frustration of getting in here. It's not the work that's ahead of us. It's just kind of the frustration right now, and we kind of understand it, but it's still kind of hard to
they won't
not
let
be frustrated.
I don't think we could have got in to get pigs out today. Nobody was here yesterday, and they drove right in. That's what's kind of frustrating. The people are down there, they can get in.
County engineers are still studying those roads, and that's why they're limiting
access
that part
on
of
them.
it.
Okay.
But there's no security out in the country.
Into Oakville has water still.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they running through it.
Yes, it's still running. It's still running on that eastern edge.
Where's he at?
So that's a little frustrating, and I'm not sure if that's government or I know it's for our safety, but I think maybe it's a little overdone.
Well, we can't live through too many more floods, some of us, because we went through one 500 and 100 or two 500-year floods already. So.
We must be older than we think we are.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Let's pray together, please. God, I want to thank you that you've been with us another day. You've helped a lot of things to take place so that these dear people can return into their property and to see their homes. And God, I thank you more than importantly than anything that you watched over the teams that's gone to do the critical work of investigation and identification of
And here again, I'm going to have to mention church, and I don't mean anything special, but they poured in from Connecticut to Kansas, and we're thinking that any one day there could have been 300, 400, 500 of our church people, plus neighbors and local volunteers, but that's. They come in from Illinois with hog trailers, horse trailers just full of four-wheelers, and just went right to work. Yeah, it's just there's few of us here. If we couldn't begin to done it by ourselves. We could, the people that live out here, we couldn't have done a half a mile this, and I think they probably did 2.5 or 3 miles in short of 2 days. Yeah, it was just amazing. I don't know. Every time I looked up, I cried. Just to think that people are putting out that effort for us.
So where do you guys want to go?
Probably to my place, across from the little church on the river road.
I can get you to Oakville Fever, and that's about as far as I can go.
That's the old home place down there with the red roof.
That's where Dad was born.
It's not going to be in too good a shape.
Well, Bobby Gerst's house is done too, isn't it?
Walk in with muddy shoes. I think I was fortunate here.
They don't look
Here we can see a water line. Yeah, it was up there. 10 inches or so, probably. But I've got a foundation, and it looks like the house is solid. Well, if the boys would have all left, I wouldn't have been stubborn and stayed here. But if they stay, we're just all one. That's all. Yeah. And this is our life. It's what we know. But I realize there comes a time, if this happens again in another 10 or 15 years, then we'll have to take a look at it.
And really, you know, a lot of this decline in Oakville, it could go clear back to the Depression time. Well, it just seems like, of course, it's not only unique here, I guess it's unique anywhere with the small towns. The small farming towns have just gradually dwindled away.
It looks kind of bleak, but a year from now it'll be green again. We always used to have Mother's Day here on my wife's side of the family, and ball games in the north yard, and this patio here we had it full of tables, and it was a good time. This is tough here. You can see they got a lot more water here. I sat here, Mom sat here, Lori sat here, Regan sat here, Monty here, and I don't know, I always kidded him, Robbie, I could pull his ear a little easier if we sat that close. We got a hog here in our machine shed. I don't know if it's cold from up north. I don't see an ear tag, but it looks like she's nursing with her pigs. That might not be. Hey, huh? How you doing, girl, huh? How you doing, huh? There's a kitty cat that made it. Monty's wife, Kelly, she said, I'd rather lose my home than to see the hogs die. And Kelly's not one that says things idly. She meant it from her heart. She's got a little something to go on here. Once we get back in here, you know, within a week, we're going to have a lot to do, and that'll help, I think, when we get through the frustration of getting in here, you know, and have to go through checkpoints and all that. I think once we get by that, I think things will improve that way, and we'll stay busy. It's different than because we just have a lot more to clean up here and to get back in shape, but after all, we've got till next planting season to do it, so I don't look at it as being a terrible burden. We'll just keep pecking away and every day try to accomplish something, and I think as the time goes on, we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. Right now, I guess the light's been turned off, but we'll go on.